Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to part 2 of this free-for-all tournament. I'm a little bit disappointed actually already. Not only am I not really motivated to play Zero Hour today, which means I probably shouldn't be playing, but luckily it is a free-for-all, so it can be kind of more chilled. But also we just tried to transfer the map and I got infantry and I thought we were actually playing, but then they quit and now I've got nukes. So straight away I'm already a little bit disappointed. But I suppose sometimes you got to get the bad you got to get the bad armies. I only need to survive today as soon as one player is out.
Building is complete. China has been generous. We have big plans. There's not enough build space. We will live in prosperity.
This map has changed.
Moving now, sir. Yes, sir. Moving now, sir.
Construction to build spec. Building is complete. Of course.
Actually, you know what I'm thinking? This isn't the map that I practiced on.
Let's pick up some
They changed it at last minute.
We will live in prosperity. Let's pick up some goods. Ah, yes.
We are the Red Guard.
Let's build. Building is location.
The fact that I'm next to Goldfish is definitely not good, because he tends to be pretty aggressive towards me.
Ready for orders. Right away.
Build orders complete,
Understood.
sir. Let's build. China has been
Upgrade
generous.
complete.
I build for China.
Standing attention.
Building is complete.
We are the Red Guard.
We'll tear through their armor. I'm carrying the
Standing
big
attention.
gun. Build
Understood.
orders complete,
Let's
sir.
Defenders
Unit
of peace.
lost.
Ready for orders.
I like the big target. Enemy tanks out there.
Standing attention.
I build for China.
Ready for orders. We stand together. Defenders of peace.
Yeah, so not only is the map changed, not the version that I had,
The People's Army.
We'll tear through their armor.
but also I've just had my decent army taken away, and now he's going to dozer hunt me.
We have big
Standing
plans.
attention. Hold up in
I
that
build
building.
for China. There's not enough build space.
Yes. The People's Army. Yes. China can now use this building. Ready for orders.
Honestly, if he dozer hunts me, this is not my day in Zero Hour. I'm already in a mood. I'm already in a bad mood.
Big plans. That's not a good spot. Try another. There's not enough build space.
Defenders of peace.
Yeah, he's coming in. Oh, man.
Unit lost.
I knew it, man.
The People's Army. We are the Red Guard. Immediately.
What is Goldfish even thinking? Why would you dozer hunt in a game like that? What does he think I'm going to do now? Does he think I'm just going to just let him off the hook and not do anything about it?
Ready for action. We are the Red Guard. Standing attention for orders. Immediately.
I like
keeping cylinders oiled.
Enemy tanks out there. Back down the enemy.
Let's get these men to the backstop, the front line. China is under attack.
Our power is low. Unit lost.
Search.
I'm carrying the big gun.
A beacon has been placed.
Gun barrel spinning. Defenders of peace.
Tear through their armor.
Right away. Yes.
Search and destroy.
We are the Red Guard. Gun barrel spinning. Let's get out there.
Unit lost.
Much money to be China's rocket soldier.
Unit lost.
Yes.
China's rocket soldier. Where do you want these? Enemy tanks out there. China's rocket soldier. Enemy tanks out there. The enemy. China's rocket soldier. The enemy. The enemy. Attack that one. China's rocket soldier.
Unit lost.
Attack that one. Throw everything at them. Enemy tanks out there.
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
I'm carrying the big gun. Track down the enemy.
Paying attention. Immediately. Yes.
Let's pick up some goods. Enemy tanks out there. I like the big
Unit
targets.
lost.
Tank hunter here. Track down the
Paying
enemy.
attention. We are the red guard. Paying attention.
I like the big targets. Enemy tanks out there. I like the big targets.
Yes, yes, sir. We have plenty of seats.
Unit lost.
Paying attention. We are the red guard. Moving now, sir. The people army. Now paying attention. We are the red guard. Paying attention. What's next? Understood. We will shoot them down. Paying attention.
Unit lost. Warning, a nuclear missile silo has been detected. Our power is low.
We are the red guard. Moving now, sir.
China's rocket soldier.
Paying attention.
Let's get these men to the battle. I like the big targets. I'm carrying the big gun. I'm carrying the big
Yes,
gun.
immediately.
I like the big targets.
Unit
For order.
lost.
Immediately.
China's rocket soldier. We are pretty busy here. Enemy tanks out there.
Now, the handrail on your way out.
I like
We
the
are
big
the red guard.
targets. I'm carrying the big gun.
Next up, the front line. Defenders of peace.
Unit
Order.
lost.
Paying attention. Ready for orders. Defenders of peace. Yes. Paying attention. Yes. Paying attention.
What do you want?
China's armored transport.
I like the big targets. Let's fight the tank. Here. Tank hunter here. On the hunt. We'll
Yes.
tear through their
Defenders
armor.
of peace. We are the red guard. Moving now, sir.
I'm carrying the big gun. I'm carrying the big gun. Let's pick up some goods.
Ready for orders. We will shoot them down. We will shoot them down. Defenders of peace.
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
Rocket soldier.
Unit lost.
Okay, so Chak has been defeated already, which is pretty cool.
We are the red guard.
But I'm already, I think I'm in a bad mood today, you know. I didn't even want to play Zero Hour today. Now, it made me feel a little bit better now I know I can still win. But getting dozer hunted in the first 5 seconds in free-for-all not only is a bad strategy, but it also annoys me.
China's rocket soldier. China's rocket soldier.
I mean, I know we're in war, and of course I'm going to be angry if I'm losing. But it's in general a bad strategy. You never see me dozer hunt, or rarely in a free-for-all. So not only is it a bad strategy,
Unit lost.
Red guard. Immediately. Paying attention. The people's army.
but
The front line. China's armored transport.
the fact that it's a different map, because this supply is different. I don't know what else is different, but it is definitely a different version. Those are crates. So the fact that it's been changed at last minute, that upsets me as well. And the fact that I had infantry, and then they decided to I didn't see the fact that we were going to transfer, but I think I was just in a bad mood. I don't even really want to play this with no dozer, so...
We'll tear through their armor.
I'm literally not going to enjoy playing this game, so I think I'm going to take a break to cool down, and then come back. There's no way I can come top here. If you come top, you do get $10. So I'm going to take a break to cool down. Maybe talk to Goldfish about his dozer hunting skills. So yeah, GG, and I'll see you in the next game. Okay then guys, we are back with game number 2. So Excal did win that previous game, but I don't think they played very serious towards the end. I think once Chaka went out, which he just quit a little bit abruptly in my opinion, but once he went out, kind of everyone else automatically goes through. So yeah, that was a different version of the map than I'm used to. There's supply crates that get changed, and also this version here, I think this is a new version as well that I'm not used to. But having a look at it, I just quickly booted it up. I think I'm a little bit familiar with it. It hasn't changed that much, I don't think. These oils look a little bit more closer to the volcano though. China vanilla, absolutely excellent. China vanilla. Okay, so we've got some crates to go for here. I think this is not the greatest of spots really. Tempted not to sell my CC as well.
It will look real nice when it's done. Construction is complete.
And I've also messed up this supply. I could say that's another reason why it's imbalanced, but maybe I should have just paid a little bit of attention.
China has been generous. I build for China. Building is complete. Big plans.
What am I actually going to do here? I'm going to do a massive barrack spam, I think.
Ready for orders.
Let's pick up some goods.
Construction built for China. We have big plans. That's a good choice.
Tear through their armor. China's rocket soldier.
We are the Red Guard. We fight from high place.
We will live in prosperity.
Tank hunter here.
Upgrade
China's
complete.
rocket soldier. We'll tear through their armor.
Ready for orders.
That building looks safe.
Construction built. We have big plans.
Enemy
Building
tanks
is
out there.
Upgrade complete.
I'm carrying the big gun.
built for China. Let's take a look.
China Vanilla is so weak in free for alls, but this map is a bit weird as well.
For China.
Enemy
stand
tanks out
soldiers.
there.
Built
We
to
are the
spec.
Red Guard.
Looks promising. That's a good start.
Don't know what I'm against any sides.
Building is complete. China will grow larger.
Defenders of peace. Let's pick up some goods. Pending attention.
Waiting for a V to come in, a full V, and just wreck me. That's honestly what I'm waiting for.
Building is complete.
Defenders of peace. The People's Army.
Enemy tanks
We
out there.
have big plans.
But that side seems going to be pretty secure.
Build orders complete for China.
We'll tear through their
That's a
armor.
good start. Construction built to spec.
We
We have
China's
big
rocket
plans.
soldier.
We have the building now.
I like the big targets.
Let's build.
Enemy
have the
tanks out
building
there.
now.
Carrying the big gun.
Ready for orders. We are the Red Guard. Ready for orders. Pending attention.
I really am just waiting for something to come in and just wreck me like the previous game.
There's not enough build space.
Oh man.
I like the big targets.
We have big plans. There's not enough
Ready
build
for
space.
orders. We are the Red Guard. Ready for orders.
We'll tear through their
Hold up
armor.
in that building.
We'll just scout. I just want to see who's next to me and what armies they've got.
Tear through their armor. I'm carrying the big gun.
Build orders complete. China has been
Tank hunter
generous.
here. I'm carrying the big gun. Tear through their armor. China's rocket soldier. I'm carrying the big gun. We'll tear through their armor. I like the big targets. China's rocket soldier. Enemy tanks out there. I'm carrying
We
the
have
big
big
gun.
plans. Let's take a look.
We'll tear through their armor. I like the big carrying the big gun. Tank hunter here. I'm carrying the big
Okay,
gun.
we got an Excal there, which is a.
China's rocket soldier. China's rocket soldier.
Got a red there, which is Firelord.
Enemy tanks
Okay,
out
so I'm
there.
pretty lucky Firelord actually hasn't come in.
Enemy tanks out there. Here.
Excal, I want to see though, what army is he?
Gun barrel spinning.
We know we got Search and Destroy there, but we can see the strat anyway.
I like the big targets.
I built for China. It will look real nice when it's done.
China's rocket
Okay, he is some kind of
Orders complete, sir.
ready for action.
China.
Under here.
Tempted to say actually we might kill Excal this time.
Carrying the big gun.
Construction built to spec.
China's rocket soldier.
Need a bullet barrage.
Tank hunter here. I'm carrying the big
Gatling
gun.
tank. Ready for action. Gun barrel spinning.
China has been generous.
reporting. It's very hot in here. Gatling tank. Ready for action. Spinning. Let's get out there. Pressure level set.
Let's build. Yes.
Need a bullet barrage. Gatling tank. Ready for action. Gun barrel
Construction
spinning.
is complete. We have big plans. Of course.
Tactical fighter reporting. Storage tanks sealed. Temperature stable. Tactical fighter reporting. Let us get closer. It's very hot in here. Gatling tank ready for action. Keep the cylinders oiled. Aircraft standing by.
Building is complete.
Need a bullet barrage. Keep the cylinders oiled. Ready for action.
Unit lost.
Gatling tank, ready for action. Keep the cylinders oiled. Keep it steady. Gatling tank, ready for action. Keep the cylinders oiled. Of course. Adjusting gas valves. Right, we are moving. Tank, ready for action.
We have big plans. Build orders complete, sir.
MiG
We'll
armor
get the
upgrade
location.
is complete.
Tune in to the enemy.
I like the big
I
targets.
can hear them. Relocating.
Tactical fighter reporting. China's Air Force.
Temperature
Chain gun
stable.
upgrade is complete.
Pressure level set. Maintain a smooth ride.
Keep the cylinders oiled. Adjusting frequency. Gun barrel spinning. Bullet barrage.
Temperature stable. Dragon tank.
Make in setting new course.
Many bullets to spare.
Aircraft standing by. We defend China's airspace. Standing by.
You can hear them. Gun barrel spinning. You get the location.
Unit
Everything
lost.
ready here.
You get the location. Need a bullet barrage.
China's air force. Make in route. Copy that.
Adjusting frequency.
Aircraft standing by. Meek en route. Meek en route. Tracking target. Setting new course. China's air
Unit
force.
lost.
China has no more supplies.
We defend China's airspace. Copy that. Altering course.
We'll get the location.
Gun barrel
Ready for
spinning.
action. I can hear them. Do you hear something? Yes. Keep the cylinders oiled.
Unit lost.
Tune into the enemy.
It's very hot in here.
Oh, Goldfish, man. What are you doing?
Strapped in. Setting new course.
Construction built to
We
spec.
defend China's Copy that. airspace.
Adjusting gas valve.
Aircraft
Moving.
standing by.
Storage tanks sealed. Holding volatiles.
Strapped in and ready. Initiating air patrol.
Unit lost.
Aircraft standing by.
Adjusting gas valves.
Make in China's air force. Altering course.
Dragon tank. Storage tanks adjusting gas valves. Temperature stable. Dragon tank.
Unit
Adjusting
lost.
Dragon tank.
Need a bullet barrage.
Everything ready here.
Gun barrel spinning. China has
Aircraft standing by. Objective sighted.
Looks promising.
adjusting frequency. Tune into the enemy. We'll get the location.
Unit lost.
Strapped in and ready.
China has been generous.
Need a bullet barrage.
Very hot in here.
Aircraft standing by.
Frequency jammers on standby. Gun barrel spinning. Need a bullet barrage.
We have big plans. We have big plans.
CM tank. Gatling tank. Ready for
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
Storage tank sealed. Dragon away.
Here we go. I'm carrying the big gun. Gatling tank. Ready for action.
Temperature
Keep
stable.
the cylinders
This
oiled.
supply source is
Gun barrel
depleted.
spinning.
Unit
rocket
lost.
soldier. Need a bullet barrage.
Pressure level set.
Keep the cylinders oiled.
Temperature storage tanks sealed.
Yes. Gatling. Ready for action. Gun barrel spinning. Build them up. Keep the cylinders oiled. Keep the cylinders oiled. Spinning. Keep the cylinders oiled. Ready for action. Keep the bullets rolling them up. Need a bullet barrage. Keep the cylinders oiled. Need a bullet barrage.
Unit lost.
Gatling tank. Ready for action. Gatling tank. Ready for action. Standby.
Are you
I like the big targets.
We will live in prosperity.
Gun barrel spinning.
Dragon tank.
Gun barrel spinning. Spin them up. Gatling tank. Ready for action.
It will look real nice when it's done.
Need a bullet
Temperature
barrage.
stable.
Unit lost. Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
I don't know what it is with Goldfish, man, but I'm really starting to dislike the guy. Every stream that I play
Cylinders oiled.
in free-for-all, he always goes for me. And even here now, you can see him helping X-Guy. I don't know what the guy's problem is, but it's really starting to get to me.
Warning. A particle cannon has been detected.
Keep the cylinders
And I know in free-for-all you can try to save someone or whatever,
Orders come.
but it's just every single time Goldfish is going for me.
Unit lost.
Just that a little bit of a loss. He's even supporting X-Gal now, like the strongest player here.
ready for action. Need a bullet barrage. Gun barrel spinning.
Extra.
Bullet barrage.
And he's saving X-Gal. I mean, if this tournament goes through to the last round,
Barrel spinning.
it will be a
Ready for action.
Unit lost.
see, look at him, man. What the
Of course. Need a bullet barrage. Gun barrel.
but I don't understand. Every single time Goldfish is going for me, like I even had to block him on Game Ranger because he's joining my games and just teaming against me. I don't know what his problem is. Honestly, it's really upsetting me. In case you didn't tell.
Ready for action. Need a bullet barrage. Yes. Need a bullet
What
barrage.
do you need?
Gatling gun barrel ready for action. Need a bullet barrage. Move those belts. Keep the cylinders oiled. Move those belts. Gun barrel spinning. Need a bullet barrage.
Overlord is waiting.
Rapid fire.
Well, one guy's actually already out. Pogue is out.
Move those belts. Let's get out there. Keep the cylinders oiled. Gun barrel
So actually, I didn't even realize that in my blind rage.
gun barrel spinning.
But honestly, I'm getting bored of this goldfish guy, man. He doze hunted me previous. I think I'm just going to quit. I don't want to win the $10. Honestly, man, it's stressing me out. It's really stressing me out. Why is he consistently attacking me and always is helping Excal here? Is he even going to kill his CC now, or is he going to just let him live? I don't understand. I think, again, I just need to calm down a bit. I mean, I didn't even want to play 0 Hour today, and I actually expected these free-for-alls to just be... I thought it was just one game. I honestly thought it was just one game, so I came prepared with, okay, I'll just play one game and then I'll go. But yeah, honestly, I think I'm just in a bad mood today. I actually only had a few hours sleep. I got woke up. My girlfriend's ill. My baby was crying. I think it's just in a bad mood. I'm gonna try to relax. Maybe I'm gonna try and get a drink after this one. But when someone is just consistently attacking you and like fighting against one of the best ever players, which is Excal here, and Goldfish is just coming in with Auroras, just consistently attacking me. I don't know, man. I think he wants to win this game. I think that's what it is. So he's trying to weaken both of us. But every single game, he's always going for me. I mean, even across the map there, you saw him sending MVs, kill my all. Stuff like that. But yeah, I think I'm just thinking too much into it. Oh man, when you're in a bad mood, I knew when I booted up 0 Hour today, I just knew I shouldn't have played. I'm just in a general bad mood. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter who attacked me. I probably would have been in a bad mood. I'm lucky to actually get this far, because usually when I'm in one of them moods, usually I lose every game and then go offline. So, oh man. All right, let's try and have fun. And after this game, I'm going to get a nice cold Coca-Cola, 4 ice cubes, pint full of Coke. The map is still glitchy where these sounds are. At least the sounds sound glitchy. I think it's supposed to be the spitting of the lava, but it sounds more like it sounds more like a radio that's not on the correct channel. It's trying to pick up a channel or something. Yeah, to be honest, it looks like Goldfish might win this one. Maybe. It's against Air Force though, which is Firelord. Just yeah, I don't know about this Goldfish. I really don't know. If I was Goldfish, would I have been making the same decisions? I probably would. I mean, you just run around with the V's, destroying everything, take out that oil because you recommend economy. Yes, I had them to supplies, so I was pretty strong. But actually, the first guy to go out here was actually Pogue. But is Goldfish just consistently making bad decisions? And of course, I'm going to say it's a bad decision attacking me because I don't like to get attacked. But he was attacking me, who was China Vanilla, in a fight with Excal, and I was losing stuff. I lost like 2 full airfields to Excal's Flamers. But then he's left himself in a 1v1 versus Air Force, a super weapon general. Is that the brightest idea? I don't know. He has a lot of V's, so maybe he can still win this. Thumbnail of this video is definitely going to be AngryNator. You already saw the Bunkernator version, and actually it was a bit of a Bunkernator AngryNator start, this one, to be honest. I just don't like it when you're locked in a fight and then someone just rocks up with 20 Vs and comes in your base. Well, actually, he didn't come in my base, did he? But then when I'm fighting Excal, then he was like weakening my army by shooting it with the Aurora. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I suppose if I was the super weapon general, would it make sense to me then? Probably would, as long as you're not on the receiving side. Ooh, that's a nice carpet. As long as you're not on the receiving side of the Alpha Aurora, then it does make sense. But if you're on the receiving side, then yeah, suddenly it doesn't. But like I said, he has left himself in a 1v1 versus Air, and I think he's got hunted, and it's over. GG. So he's not going to get his $10 anyway. So Definitely making a bad decision, leaving himself against the Air Force. We're now going to jump into game number 3. I thought I'd cooled down, you know, but I didn't go and get an ice cold drink like I promised myself. So I'm going to do that now, and let's see if for game number 3 I am a little bit more chilled. But this map here is called Volcano Rush. I'll put it in the Discord channel if you want it. If you're still here, don't think it makes for good content if it's just me ranting the whole game. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Was I right to be a little bit angry here, or is that just the nature of free-for-all? Or if you've watched every single one of my streams, I swear, Goldfish, he's all friendly in the Discord channel, everything, but as soon as we're in the game, instantly goes for me. Goes for dozer hunting in the previous game. And yeah, I don't know, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Maybe I'm in the wrong, but we'll jump into the next game in a second after I've got grabbed the drink. So yeah. Okay, guys, we are back. With game number 3. What's cheered me up a little bit, actually, not only have I got my Coca-Cola now with 4 ice cubes, but also I've got Tox, I've got Cyan, I've got everything's going for me, and I've got this cool map, which is Volcano, which is actually one of my favorite maps. Never played it in a free-for-all format, though. But we are going to play super solid. We're not going to go for an all-out aggression on Excal like we did in the previous game.
You change your mind often.
Although that wouldn't be a bad strat, really, because...
I will obey. Our work is complete. Does it have to be so far? Construction has what I must. I will obey. Cannot we live in peace? I will obey. I'm hungry.
Yeah, we don't really want to come against him on a...
I will obey. Can I have some shoes?
Destroy the enemy. We will use toxins to defeat them.
in the 1v1 at the end, I'd rather face someone else. Which is why I don't fully understand why Goldfish was saving Excal before. Because let's be realistic. Let's just be real for a second. What chance does Goldfish have against Excal in the final in a 1v1? Come on. Let's just be real for a second.
Cannot we live in peace? I am finished with the build. What do you want with me?
Upgrade complete.
Construction has been completed. I will work. I will go. I will go. I will work.
Quick, ready yourself.
I will work. Yes.
A beacon has been
I'm
placed.
just a
Charging the
peasant.
GLA underground.
I'm hungry. Do not hurt me. I will
Upgrade
do the best
complete.
I can. Building construction has been
Our
completed.
land must be preserved.
What do you want with me?
Quick, ready yourselves.
I'm just a peasant. I'm hungry.
Prepare to fight.
Bolt it down and
A
ready.
warrior
you
has
want?
fallen.
Yes, I know. It still run.
Cannot we live in peace? There's not enough room for that building.
Our land must be preserved.
We fear nothing. What? It still run. Find
A
me a
warrior has fallen.
What do you want with me? I'm hungry.
Shh! I
The
sense
building
danger
belongs
may
to
near.
us now.
Yes.
Our land must be preserved.
What do you want with me? I am finished with the building.
Oh, man. You know what?
Shh! I sense danger may be near.
A warrior has fallen.
Quick, ready yourself.
I am
General,
finished with the
our
building.
land is being attacked. I sense danger may be near.
I knew I shouldn't have
The tunnels will protect us.
played today, honestly.
Danger may be near.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, GG, guys. This is it for me today. Oh, I just knew I shouldn't have played. What's even happened here? How does he know to go for a TNT? Why is he going for a TNT in a free-for-all?
I am finished. What do you want with me? I will
I
obey.
mean, maybe I can somehow survive.
I'm hungry.
I don't think so,
I
though,
have
boys.
some shoes. I'm just a peasant. I will work.
Our land must be preserved.
This is honestly one of my worst days on Zero Hour. I absolutely have hated playing every minute today, and just when I know when I'm in one of them moods, you should just not play. How does he know to go for a TNT? Like what? Going a TNT in a free for all. He just wants to get someone out quick, I think, doesn't he?
Do not hurt me. I will do the best I can.
Maybe whoever's up here will show some mercy.
Do what
I mean,
I sense danger may be near.
If that is what you want. Yes.
that's my only chance is just to survive. I suppose I deserve this, really.
The tunnels will protect us. I sense danger may be near.
A warrior has fallen.
Our courage will be seen by
I
all.
am finished with the building. I will obey. This is
The tunnels
I'm
will
just a
work.
peasant.
Danger
A
may be
warrior has fallen.
infidel.
I mean, wow, if that got through then, would have been completely screwed.
The higher order shall reign. Danger may be near.
I just got to completely rely on this guy here showing mercy.
Our way through land must be preserved. Quick, ready yourself.
Scorpion, take up the GLA.
And I just got... So search and destroy up there. So we know he's USA anyway.
Scorpion,
Building belongs to us now.
Our building is being captured.
Cannot we live in peace? I will obey. I will do the best I can.
Scorpion, ready to speak. No lack of courage.
I do what I am
The
told.
infantry are vulnerable. The
Yes,
building
I will
belongs to
try
us
to
now.
hurry.
Our land must be preserved.
I will do my best.
They have taken our building! The higher order shall reign is too great. We will use
Cannot
toxins
we
to
live in
defeat them.
peace?
So just got to hold the line for a bit.
Okay, okay, I will work.
He says was absolutely nothing.
Yes, that building cannot fit there.
Just tunnel after tunnel after tunnel. I just have to pray that this guy beats this guy. That's it. Or this guy comes into Exgal's base. That's only chance is that.
Scorpion rocket installed, sir.
Building belongs to us.
Today is just horrendous, man. That's Firelord, so he's a good player, man. He could just come in and completely wreck me at any point. It's completely. I've got no tunnels on that side at all.
Hungry. Cannot we live in
Guarding the
peace?
GLA
Our
underground.
village is strong.
I'm gonna have to start dropping some tunnels down on that side just in case. But I mean, it doesn't matter. I can't hold both sides, so I'm putting all my eggs in one basket at the moment.
Hungry. Does it I'm just a peasant. Can I have some shoes?
We'll try. We'll try.
You change
The
your
higher
mind
order
often.
shall reign. We will not be hindered.
Light tank of the
So yeah, just in case you weren't sure what all the rules are today. The first player to get eliminated every time will get eliminated until there's only 2 players left, and the last 2 players will do a 1v1. Nice. So that means there's a China.
Cannot we live in peace?
Let's fight. The way is clear.
Do not
So that will be goldfish on me again, capturing my buildings.
That building
No
cannot
lack
fit
of
there.
courage.
Construction has been completed.
Our land must be preserved.
Goldfish is never allowed to do anything to me. This is so different to last time. Last time I was in such a good mood when I was playing.
I sense
Oh,
danger
man.
may be near. Our land must be preserved.
Exgal could just literally bring a scud launcher and just kill all this stuff easy. I'll make some scorpions, I guess. Just gotta hope that Firelord's killing this guy. That's all we gotta hope.
Guarding the GLA underground.
Oh, okay, okay, I will work.
Be careful. We have spotted a nuke.
Okay, he's got a nuke, so that means he's not really under attack, I would say.
I sense danger may be near. The tunnels will
Light tank of the
protect us.
GLA.
And the bikes.
Warrior has fallen.
I will obey.
Suppose I deserve everything I get. I was coming at Exgal in the previous game. I do deserve it.
GLA underground. Shh. I sense danger may be near. The tunnels will protect
I
us.
am finished with the building.
Our land must be preserved.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
Quick, ready yourselves.
I can't see Exgal dying anytime soon, so it's literally down to Firelord versus Goldfish. And it looks like he ain't going down anytime soon. He's China, by the way, China Vanilla. Yeah, I just wasn't expecting a rush doing my usual bunker style. Did get rushed.
Fallen.
The tunnels
tunnels will protect us. Must be preserved. The tunnels will protect us. Watch your
So yeah, I don't really know. I'm completely at the mercy of Excal now. When Excal decides to push in here, there's nothing I'll be able to do to stop it. And yeah, it's good. It's a good launcher.
Ready yourselves. Get them! Get them now! Overtake them! There they are! Overtake them! The enemy may be near. Shh! I sense danger may be near.
A warrior
I will
has
do my
fallen.
best. Our will is strong. It will be taken care of. I will do this. I will do my best. Our will is strong.
He's got battle buses and everything. It's over for
Be
me.
on guard. We have exposed an enemy particle cannon.
Particle cannon pink. What the f... There's nothing I can do. Oh, it looks like Firelord actually might die.
Tank of the Scorpion tank.
Maybe? I don't know.
I will do my best. As you request.
Land must be preserved.
No lack of courage.
I will obey.
Ready to stay.
I'm just a
What I
peasant.
could do is drop down some...
Guarding the GLA
A
underground.
warrior has fallen.
Our will is strong. No lack of courage. Scorpion tank. Infidel! Infidel! These people will not be lost. I will do my best. Our will is strong. The GLA. As you request.
A warrior has fallen.
No lack of courage.
Well done, General. You have reached a higher rank.
Our base is in peril. They are getting close.
Scorpion. Light tank of the GLA.
Quick, ready yourselves. The tunnels will protect us.
Oh man, I'm on a big time limit, aren't I? And I don't think... Is he under attack at all? I don't know, but sooner or later, I'm gonna be dead. There's nothing. Can I even build that there? Or will his firebase just shoot it?
A warrior has fallen.
I will do my best. Our will is strong. Light tank of the GLA. They must die. Light tank of the GLA. No lack of courage. Our will is strong.
A
Very
warrior
well.
has fallen.
Construction has been complete. What do you want?
No lack of courage. Fast as I can. Light tank of the GLA. I will do this. It will be taken care of. These people will not be mocked. Yes, I will do my best. Our will is
Warrior
strong.
has fallen.
The GLA underground.
I will obey. You change your mind often. Yes. This is hard work. What do you want me to do?
Our homes are in peril.
I really am living on the limit. I don't think... I think I'm out this time.
I'm hungry.
Well done, General. You have reached a higher rank.
Okay, okay, I will work.
Light tank of the GLA.
A warrior has fallen.
I think I am dead, baby. I don't have any buildings left. Where's my building? Where's my last building? Oh, it's that.
Cannot we live in peace?
Our base is in peril. Underground.
That's my last building.
The tunnels will
Not for long now. That's GG.
A warrior has fallen.
I am out, baby. I am out. Oh, man. So yeah, Excal's not gone for that. He's just forfeited that and then gone straight to the right. So yeah, I am out. I'll cast the rest of this replay. So yeah, there was nothing going to happen at the top. Just played this completely wrong. Let that TNT get in. Just yeah, I think going for the fast TNT in the beginning and going for a rush, I just think is risky. But obviously here it paid off. I go for my usual bunker style. Maybe actually trying to think. Don't know. He knew I was GLA for a while because he was building demo traps here. Yeah, the game will probably go a lot longer now, all the way for $10, which I don't even think is worth playing. I mean, if I was Fire Lord, I'd probably just quit.
General, our enemy is using their particle cannon.
I mean, particle cannon would make sense there in a big long line of markets, but he's chosen to use it on Goldfish. But right now it doesn't matter. It's these three players that will go through to the next round. The question is, will they be smart and hit Excal in the next game? Because if they don't get Excal out first in the next game, then they will have to 1v1 versus Excal. And is Firelord or Excal? Sorry, is Firelord or Goldfish capable of taking down Excal in the final? Probably not. I would say. Yeah, I didn't expect fast aggression. That TNT really wrecked me. TNT'd my arms dealer and then that thing inside of there. So yeah, I expected a long and bunkery game, but Excal was not messing around. Just went straight for the aggression, which did not expect.
The enemy has
3 Scud Storms now up for... But even, like... If Firelord and Goldfish just quit now, it doesn't really make... Doesn't make any difference. They're still going to go through to the next round, but all they're fighting for is $10. So... One, you could either just quit because is it worth it to fight for that small amount of money anyway? Or two, if you really do want to win, then you need to work together to take down Excal here because he's got 3 Scud Storms, 2 spots, and 1 million markets. So attacking each other, again, this doesn't make any sense in this free-for-all. Does not make sense. So yeah, maybe I was too greedy because I did go for the oils. And then I also wanted this supply and that supply. I thought because I was Tox, I might be able to get it. Yeah, I didn't expect, simply did not expect a TNT and a fast rush from any GLA. Never mind Excal's demo. But yeah, as soon as them demo skid launchers came out, that was instantly GG for me. But yeah, the question is, what are these players going to do now? I mean, they're making hackers, but you're against the GLA with 3 Scud Storms. I think Excal is going to win this one. Relatively simple and straightforward. I mean, sometimes I'm overly critical because I think I expect everyone to make the same decisions as me. When obviously that is not the case. Every human being on this planet is entirely different and got their own opinion and different skill levels and all kind of stuff to take into account. So yeah, I often look at it and expect people to make the same decisions as me, but actually that is not the case. But yeah, there's 4 Scuds and there's the best player currently, which is Excal, and he has 2 spots: Demolition, Demo Rebel Ambush, Demo Bikes, 4 Scuds, and yeah, the 2 spots. So the logical decision should be attack him. No, is it not? Like, regardless, I'm talking about now, not when I was in the game. Now, the logical decision is attack down, not each other. So Firelord and Goldfish attacking each other. To me, like, even now, Firelord, this is a very, very questionable decision. I think maybe they're just playing with the mindset they literally don't care. But if you don't care, just quit and just go to the next game because you're not going to get the money anyway if you don't care. So yeah, a bit weird. Nice make strike.
Particle
cannon on Goldfish again. I think Firelord might just be angry at Goldfish because he's kept attacking him or something from the beginning. I mean, I did think that I saw a pink particle cannon before. Oh, so he must have captured his particle. That must have been what it was. I thought he built a particle gun. He must have captured it. That must have been what it was. Yeah, like, attacking each other now makes absolutely no sense. The fact that they're sacking Goldfish, but I think that he's just probably trying to get back at him. I just hope in the next game they actually use their brains and actually think, can they beat Excal in a 1v1? Because I would bet big money that they're not going to be able to. Angry Mob RPGs, demo bikes coming in, and Goldfish is now fighting against 2 because of this repair bay, which will probably repair them slightly faster than just with the subliminal meshing. Scud Storm has been launched, and no doubt that is on Goldfish. I mean, the top 2, even if they teamed up now on Excal, they can't win. I don't know why they're in the game. They should just quit, in my view. Yeah, even if they were on voice communication and just teamed up purely against Excal now, they simply cannot win. So yeah, this is a complete waste of time now. Artillery coming in on this position. It probably will take a few quads, but it's only delaying the inevitable, really. Goldfish now quits. Philo just quits, yeah, realizes he can't win. I think he was just maybe annoyed at Goldfish or something. I'm not 100%. But yeah, I am out, but yeah, I probably will still watch the remaining games. Yeah, GG. Unfortunately, I don't win this time. But I think as soon as I woke up today, I just didn't want to play Zero Hour, so I think that's purely what happened to me. GG. Okay then, so moving on to the next game. Obviously, I am out now, so just going to commentate on these. So the remaining players left, obviously, are Excal down here in the bottom left as the USA Laser. Top middle, we have Goldfish as the USA Vanilla in the pink. And in the bottom right, we have FIR, which is basically Firelord in the red USA. So USA mirror all the way around here. Now, it is actually the next day now. As you can imagine, had to take a break yesterday. I did play a little bit more Zero Hour later in the evening, but I had to take a big break. I've now got my full sleep and I'm in a lot better mood today, so much better for some commentary to cheer the end of this video up. So yeah, I'm expecting. Well, I mean, if the players have got any brains here, they're probably going to be doubling Excal, because the way this tournament is working is the final 2 players that are left will face off in a 1v1 on one game only. So, do you want to be left in a 1v1? I mean, if you had Excal against Goldfish, very inexperienced 1v1 player. I've rarely seen him ever playing 1v1 against Excal. Is that even going to be competitive? I would say probably the best matchup for 1v1 that could be a possibility here would be Excal against Firelord, but is Firelord even going to want to face off against Excal, because he'd be the massive underdog there as well. So I mean, if Pink and Red here have got some intelligence, then they are surely going to double Excal, which is probably, you could say, something a little bit wrong with this format, because it doesn't really matter how strong the players are. I mean, towards the end, even though chat is banned, it's pretty much common knowledge that it's going to be left in a 1v1 at the end. And do you want to be in a 1v1 against the current #1 player that is Excal? Do you really want that? But yeah, let's see what's going to happen. We've got Firelord actually keeping his CC, going for an eco boom, getting some stuff in the middle, and we've got Goldfish actually also doing the same, but he sold his CC, he has sold his CC. But yeah, more interestingly, Excal's getting oils. He's done his typical USA build, which is basically grab 2 or 3 oils and then go into Vs, which is exactly what he's done. And he's now present in Goldfish's base. So maybe Excal's plan here is to try and get one player out quick, because maybe he's sensing that a double is coming. Or maybe... yeah, well, actually, yeah, that's probably a good point. If he kills Goldfish fast, then he doesn't even have to fight Firelord. He can just literally quit. He doesn't have to come top here to get the $10, which is what the rule is. Yeah, if you win the free-for-all, you get $10. But as long as you don't get knocked out first, you will proceed to the next round. So... Firelord here, if we have a look at actually his vision, he can see what's going on inside Goldfish space. He's got the drone there, so that's handy for him, because he can see that Goldfish is busy and under attack. That might be a key well, not key is not the word, the Q, say, for Firelord to do a big V push. Probably would be massing Tovs, get a massive blob of units and just charge right into Excal's base, and it probably will kill him. Excal is piling on the pressure though with Goldfish, and whilst he's doing economic damage, he has to kill all the buildings to get him out, remember. But meanwhile, Firelord is actually going for what looks like a dozer hunt. He's dropped off a full V on Excal's dozer here at the bottom, and that one dozer has gone down. He's picked that V back up, but is he now going to go for this one as well? Where is that one actually going? He's picked off one dozer, But now Excal's attack has actually failed a little bit. Even though he's done a bit of damage here, now Goldfish is actually pushing in. I think it's because Excal is going back. So Firelord is desperate to go for this dozer hunt. Drops off that full V once again. And is he going to get the dozer? He is going to get the dozer. Those actually moved through the strategy center there for quite a while. And now Goldfish coming in, trying to pick off the power. So was it Excal's best decision to go for the fast aggression? Because it looks like currently Excal is probably going to go out. I mean, Goldfish, I don't know if you realized that Excal was dozer hunted there, but definitely picking off that power would have been hugely damaging to Excal's base. Firelord just amassing these. I'm trying to think of previous free-for-all tournaments. Have we ever seen the best players, like an Excal or a Size or a Boyka or me or I don't know, anyone on Logica? Have we ever seen them actually win a free-for-all tournament, or does it tend to be like a next level down player or someone else? I mean, Shay is a beast of a player. He's won a free-for-all tournament before, but I can't ever think. I think the free-for-all tournament I'm thinking of, Logica came second. I was like third or fourth, but Shay won that one. I don't think you've ever had an Excal or a Size or a like a super top 1v1 player. Nice drone placement there from Firelord, by the way. So yeah, I think it is slightly flawed that the fact that you can't play anonymous. Like if I just boot up Game Ranger now and play in any game with all these same players or whatever, and everyone's anonymous, I think you just have a lot higher chance of winning. But if you're playing under your full name, like Excal is finding out here, I mean, Excal has gone for the fast aggression here, but if he didn't, he would just get targeted, no doubt, by Firelord and Goldfish. Well, Firelord definitely knows what he's doing. Whether Goldfish would have gone for him or not, I think he probably would have. But yeah, is it necessarily fair that people play under their names, and because they're maybe more of a scary name, like Excal is probably more scary than Goldfish, has Excal got a fair chance of winning? I probably would say no. But here they're all USA, so they can scam, but it's a bit of a base trade here. So Firelord is fighting Excal's units. It's actually now going for the War Factory. Is he going to be able to kill all them buildings? I actually think Firelord's making a big mistake here, because he's... I always say, when you're doing an attack, kill what's killing you before you then attack the stationary buildings. Kill what kills you first. I know it's not the most catchy phrase going. Kill what kills you first. Just remember that rule, and then kill the buildings. Because if Firelord had the tow missile upgrade there, he had equal amount of Vs, maybe even a few more Vs, and the equal amount of missile defenders. He could have probably taken out all that remaining army of Excal and then finished the buildings as well. So what's the better situation to be in? To have lost your army? You see, this is... Yeah, Goldfish is making, in my view... I know obviously I'm going to say that. It's not just because Goldfish attacked me pretty much on every single game. But Goldfish is making really bad decisions throughout the entirety of this. And whilst we know Goldfish isn't like a top 1v1 player and all that lot, you can expect the micro or the build order might not be slightly there. But it's the decision making in free-for-all that should be pretty good, I think. Like, we know Excal's... We know here that the remaining players will go off in a 1v1 against each other. So why would Goldfish realize Excal's weak? Why would he then go attacking Firelord? It doesn't make any sense, some of the decisions that that Goldfish is making. Because if Goldfish goes base dies now, when he could have just gone in here, he needs to thank Firelord if because this is the remaining buildings. So yeah, he needs to thank Firelord, because Goldfish, in my view, is just making all the wrong decisions here. So it looks like Excal will go out. All of his Vs will die now. So yeah, like I said before, is it fair? Was Excal ever going to win this no matter what? That said, though, it does look like Goldfish is making all the wrong decisions. So maybe if Excal did just bunker up, maybe Goldfish would have got in a fight with Firelord. I just think, yeah, some of the decision making from Goldfish is very, very questionable. Because let's say that Firelord didn't go in there and finish those buildings then, and Firelord and Goldfish got involved in a fight there. Excal could have then come in the base here and finished off these remaining buildings. Okay, there's that as well, but he could have come in here. There's not much defense if Goldfish and Firelord are stuck in a fight. So yeah, I just think the decisions here are all all wrong. I feel like this is just a hate on Goldfish. But he is just playing free-for-all how it's supposed to be played, I guess. The free-for-all is exactly that. There's supposed to be no teaming or thinking about it too much. But you can't help but know the rules and do what Firelord is doing. But he played it safe in the beginning, then just pushed out an Excal. That's all he needed to do, really. He's waited till Goldfish and Excal got in a fight. So Firelord, the one making the smart decisions here. I can't really see any way Goldfish is going to win. So if I was Goldfish, I probably would just quit here. He doesn't have the V missile upgrade. He doesn't have an ambulance in his army. He's not got the numbers advantage. Firelord's got loads of fire bases. Firelord's got a bigger presence in the middle. Firelord's got search and destroy. Goldfish does not. So yeah, this is 100% over. So the final game will be Goldfish against Firelord. Burns planted a bomb. But yeah, so Goldfish just quits. But because there's no point continuing that. So it will be a Goldfish Firelord in a one game only final. So Goldfish really has to thank Firelord there, because Goldfish is going to have a slightly easier time against Firelord in a 1v1 than he would against Excal. Actually, a lot easier. Excal's not going to make any mistakes and would just tear Goldfish apart. But an Excal versus Firelord final would have been good for me to watch. However, Goldfish versus Firelord, how is that going to go? I still think Goldfish is the massive underdog, but has he got a chance against Firelord? I think he's got a chance. It's definitely more of a chance than versus Excal, but yeah, let's see what happens in the absolute final and who's going to win this tournament. Okay, so jumping into the next game then. So this is the very final. This is going to be a one game only. Goldfish against Firelord. I think they played random here. Yeah, they must have played random. It's not like he's going to choose stealth and random, but yeah, they both chose random. And look at it, you've got a balanced matchup, so that's probably another thing you could say with this. Well, I know no tournament, no free-for-all tournament is ever going to be perfect. It's kind of hard to get it absolutely perfect. But if it's random versus random and only a one game only, it's never going to be fair, really, is it? Most of the time, like what if you had Tox against China? How is that ever going to be fair on this map? However, I suppose if it was like a best of 11 random reverse, then this tournament would go on for absolutely ages. So yeah, some of the free for alls, unless it's just like, I think the best way you can do a free for all is one game only. Or yeah, one game only or two games only, and a cash prize for the winner only. That's how you'll get a proper free-for-all with everyone fighting to win. None of this like when I got those 100 I just quit because there's no point playing anymore and stuff like that. And not like in the previous game when we saw Goldfish just quit. If it was a big cash prize for every game, necessarily not players get eliminated and stuff. I don't know, I'm waffling a little bit anyway. We've got a GLA mirror, we've got stealth tunnel going up, we've got a tunnel going up here. Goldfish's rebel is going to get gunned down, of course it is. He's not paying attention, it's just going to get gunned down for free. Give a tiny little bit of XP to Firelord. Okay, apparently stealth units can go that far. I swear if I had a Lotus there it would have been detected. I guarantee. I have no idea how that got past. Got Goldfish now coming in with a potential TNT or a tech RPG, or maybe just an empty tech. I'm not quite sure. I think it has got something inside it. TNT. Maybe realizing he needs to go for something big here. He's killed all of the workers of Firelord. So Firelord, as I expected, having the bigger map presence, it's also got another supply going down here. But actually, Firelord's entire worker line has been completely wrecked. That's a bit of an oversight there. This is kind of what happened to me versus Excal Volcano map. So yeah, that's a massive problem there for Firelord. Firelord's now got a real arms dealer. He has done a massive eco boom, and his rebels been stopped there. So it's actually quite a good start for Goldfish. However, Goldfish is quite conserved to just his base. But that said, though, it's not a bad position. And what would have been really epic is if he'd have dropped a worker off there with a technical and then come in and done the TT. Because then you could just come in here now and finish Firelord. That's like if you see Rengo playing, he always does that. If you see, there's a few other aggressive GLA players that will drop a worker and go for a TNT. It's kind of what Excal did to me in the Volcano game. Ooh, nice demo trap there. I always say demo trap's one of the best absolute units slash buildings in the entire game. Like $200 unit, build so quick. It's invisible, really cheap. But Firelord's not been collecting on this worker line for absolutely ages. So, I mean, if Goldfish followed this up properly, he's floating 4.5k. Another arms dealer going down now, but that is a little bit slow. I think he should have more quads and be pushing out more here. But he did just lose 2 quads to that demo trap, which obviously you can't account for. Tech RPG here from Goldfish. Needs to probably cancel that tunnel if he wants to help with the RPGs. They're currently stuck behind, but actually he's helping anyway. And the worker there is going to finish that tunnel. So he's gaining ground and gaining another oil. The question is, can Firelord stabilize? So whilst it's been an epic start for Goldfish, I mean, maybe here I am criticizing Goldfish throughout the entire set, but maybe if Goldfish goes on to win it, then I stand corrected. Because like you win this, I can't remember what the top prize was. I know it's $125 in total prize money, but the top prize is like, must be like 60 or 80 or something like that. Maybe less. Maybe less actually. So yeah, maybe I'll eat my words. Maybe Goldfish is going to just go on to win the entire thing. He's dropping down a palace in his base. These demo traps, man, they're looking scary. Like, whilst this army's looking pretty decent for Goldfish, he's trying to gain ground, but that demo trap's just going to cause devastation. Like, there's nothing you can do now. You can't push into that, because if there's even like 2 or 3 RPGs in there, this army's going to have a real hard time. Goldfish a little bit undecided now. But after that epic start, Goldfish really should be capitalized on it more. These tunnels here maybe a little bit too grouped up. Maybe want to try be a little bit more aggressive. You need to capitalize on that, because I think as soon as Firelord stabilizes, that's when he's got his best chance against Goldfish. Because when it's like an even game and both players are stable, then naturally the more active 1v1 player, which is definitely Firelord, will then start to shine through. And that's exactly what he's doing. Whilst he had a really awful start, Firelord is now pushing back here. That said though, he is losing the middle. Oil there is going to go down. Bit of a mistake there, really, because he knows he's losing ground over here. And he had a rebel there, so there's no reason why you couldn't have captured that. And you gaining the ground and you putting the RPGs in here. So that's a mistake, I think. Big Size would not like that, because he does like to capture an oil. Even the most close to... like Big Size would be capturing that oil, for example, instead of killing it. Typically, I always do like to kill him, but just in that situation alone, Goldfish, in my opinion, should have kept that alive. A lot of RPGs died there. A lot of RPGs, and I think Firelord's going to get in there. He is. So if he pops his quads now, I think he might even stabilize here. So maybe killing it was actually a decent idea. I didn't see how much Goldfish was just floating there. He did spend a load of cash. Needs to sell that supply now. He has got both of these oils at the top. He's got that one as well. So he's got a 3-to-1 oil lead. But Firelord's got control of this, but no supply there yet. He's got control of this, palace going down. Okay, here's the aggressive tunnel I mentioned before, but it has now been built, and Firelord's main base is now in big danger. Firelord's not been over there scouting. You want to typically just check the edges of your base, just make sure there's no close to tunnel. But I think Firelord's been so distracted elsewhere on the map. This is a bad engagement here for Goldfish. He needs to regroup his squads, because he has got the better numbers here. Firelord probably going to go inside of this tunnel. Probably go outside of this tunnel, pick off the edge of this army, and then you can probably take it head on. Yeah, Firelord in a little bit of danger here. Very, very important battle. I would say probably... is it whoever wins this battle is going to win the game? If Firelord loses this base, he could retreat down here. He is building a palace. He could retreat. It is possible. But typically, the player with the map control, this is huge engagement. Firelord losing a hell of a lot of quads. I think he is going to come out behind here. A load of his quads aren't even shooting, actually. So Goldfish piling on the pressure. And yeah, Firelord is looking pretty weak at the moment. 2 quads escape. There's a lot of scrap there to be collected. Don't want to scrap up the Vet 1 quad, though. Vet 1 quad does actually more damage with the Vet 1 rather than scrapping it. That needs to be sold. Get extra money. Needs to get workers' shoes. He has got a black market. There's so many quads here now. Arms still being built by Firelord. I think it's a bad position though. Actually, maybe not a bad position because he does have control of this. I did forget about that for a sec. But Fish is going mental in Firelord's base, and the whole of Firelord's base is going down. I like the demo trap in the trees because Goldfish has stepped on a hell of a lot of them. I like how he's capturing this oil now, by the way. I don't think he saw that worker building some stuff, so he's going to lose a lot of units now. These demo traps have gained a lot of kills. Another 4 quads gone down there, and there's a hell of a lot of demo traps here as well. He's now on a palace, Firelord. Could have a few more workers there, maybe. Getting some demo bikes here for free from the reinforcement pad, which is pretty cool. It's probably one of the best drop-offs, apart from maybe the assault troop crawler for Inf. It's also very, very strong. But yeah, to get 2 demo bikes, reinforcement pad is always super, super good. That was almost a very dangerous pop there, because if he'd instant killed it, he would have lost his whole tunnel. He's trying to kill this oil, Firelord. But is Fish going to send a worker there to repair it? He needs to just pull 1 worker here, put it inside of there, and then just go here. I mean, it sounds simple, but sometimes people are just a little bit lazy to do it. I mean, now you know Firelord's going for that. These oils are super important to defend. That said, though, Goldfish does have a lot of map control. He needs to get this, though. He should have a load of buggies out by now, but I don't think he's got any buggies, has he? Check his tunnel. He's got a full tunnel. Yeah, he needs to clean this because whilst he's got that one and he's got an extra oil here. Oh, I definitely would be tunneling that more, by the way. I'd be doing stinger sites and loads of tunnels here to make sure TNT can't reach that oil. But you want to deny as much map control as possible for Firelord at the moment. So yeah, buggy should be hitting this already, hitting that, hitting this. Chopping down another market. No worker shoes. That's a mistake. Definitely a mistake. No worker shoes for Firelord either, actually, but he hasn't even got a market. I would at least be dropping down a fake market as Firelord right now, because his base is pretty safe at the moment. He's got enough demo traps. He's got a nice palace. Probably want to get to fortified structure. Could do with a few demo traps here and here as well, because we've seen them work wonders so far. Goldfish has not been bringing in the radar van to scan for them. Here comes a technical, and he's going to go for the oils as well. So this is what I said before. To me, it's pretty obvious that Firelord's going to be going for this. Luckily, it doesn't hit. But yeah, to me, it's pretty obvious that Firelord's going to be going for them oils because he already tried here. There's been no extra tunnels. That's kind of defended, but I'd even be doing more tunnels closer to it and also repairing that and doing more tunnels around it as well. You want to protect them because they're your lifelines going into this late stage of the game. Because Firelord's economy now is pretty decent. He's got 2 full supplies, whereas Goldfish's has ran out over here, and the 16k-ish here. Oh, that oil did die. CC is established on both players. Was that a demo ambush? I think it was. I think I maybe missed that. Okay, so Toxin Tractor coming in. It is a stealth Toxin Tractor. That's a very, very nice Toxin Tractor, actually. Let's get some veterancy for clearing all that out. But why are the quads not going in and helping with this? And where is the long range? Where is the buggies? Where's Jean and Kel for Goldfish? First pop there from Firelord decimates all of Goldfish's army. And I think now that might be GG. That was too big of an engagement to lose. Jean-Michel is now finally out, but where are the buggies? Doesn't make sense to me. Where would the buggy? Oh man, he's dropping down a skid storm. He's dropping down a skid storm, but his economy is not that great. He's only got 2 markets. He's lost that oil now. This oil's still not been repaired. That one's dead. This one needs more defense. But you're dropping down a skid storm when you only have 2 markets. Your economy is pretty much only going to be 2 markets soon. 10k more there. But there's no real firepower with this army. Jean-Michel has he even sniped anything? He has, a little bit close to these quads, but Philod's trying to push out here. Having quite a lot of success. He's going to lose 1 battle bus. One of them is going to run away to heal. A lot of vetted quads here. Vet 3 scrapped up. The most powerful quad cannon is actually just because of the way the game code works, is actually just a Vet 3 quad without any scrap. If you start scrapping it just due to an error in the code or whatever, it actually does less damage than a Vet 3 quad as normal. There's no benefit to scrapping up a quad when you've got any veterancy. So you better just not get in the scrap. Unless, of course, you've got no veterancy, then, of course, get the scrap. Looks kind of weird him going back over his demo traps. Scud Storm has been established. Another Scud Storm going to be established, but I don't think Goldfish has the army, has the firepower. Super Weapon 1. You could have just put it as 1. Why does it have to be Super Weapon 1? Because what else are you going to be what else are you going to be beaconing? I suppose you're going to be beaconing tunnels and stuff, maybe. But what are the 1s and 2s and 3s? You don't have to spend time putting the SW. Just put 1. Firelord's going to be going for this oil once again. It's not been repaired. No extra defense there. So as far as I'm concerned, Goldfish does deserve to lose this oil. Yeah, he does. Even one of them hits it. If he'd have just dropped maybe like 2 stingers here, or maybe just left a couple of quads on guard mode or anything, he probably would have saved that. And he probably would have saved this market as well. Yeah, no extra defense, but I think it just comes down to experience, man. If you watch Fargo playing as GLA Mirrors, he will literally circle that oil in like 5 or 6 tunnels, and I love that because it's such a massively important thing on the map that it's bound to get TNT'd. If the enemy goes for a few failed TNTs or a few demo bike runs and they all fail, that's a massive win for you because you've still got your market. Oh baby, didn't have ambush. Because you've still got your market and he's invested all that money in trying to hit it. So yeah, it's a massive win for you. So to not defend it or not even repair it is a huge error in my view. Got a demo trap here actually from Goldfish. It's a rare thing to see actually, demo traps from the stealth and not the demo. So Firelord recognizing the pressure's on a little bit because he doesn't want this Scud really to fire. His base is all compacted on that left-hand side. He's pushing out here. But like I said before, has Goldfish got any kind of firepower to hold against this? It's alright having all the Scud Storms in the world. But if you don't have any army to hold it... Well, I mean, he has some, but it's just like 1 unit or 2 units here, 1 unit here. If he loses that battle bus, what has he really got to stop this push on the Scud? He's got a few RPGs here and there. That Scud is probably going to go down now, and that is SW1, as we quite rightly know. One buggy pops out, a little bit too close to these quads, but does survive, actually. Mistake here from Firelord. Could be force fire in the ground. Firelord actually decides to do a sneak attack. Is that going to be a few demo bikes here? He is force fire in the ground now. Oh, more battle buses and more quads. So yeah, that Scud is going down. Nice pick off there from Firelord, but he has not finished it yet. He's going to finish it. Does finish it now. And Anthrax Bomb comes in and finishes off all the RPGs there. Not the greatest of Anthrax Bombs, but he did kill a lot of RPGs. Will that terrorist even reach his target? I think he will. I just thought the Anthrax might kill it. Yeah, Battle Bus does go down now. So there's 1 Scud Storm remaining. So many markets in the back here now for Firelord, whereas Goldfish only has few and far between markets. He's only got 3. So yeah, I just think the economy is just not good enough here for Goldfish. Like, okay, he's got 1 scud that's going to fire in 3 minutes, but like, how can you expect to fire it when your army is just this? In my view, as a general rule, you always want to have at least an 80% full tunnel, preferably 100% full tunnel. No matter what you're against, whether you're against China or whether you're against USA or anything, you always want to have at least 1 full tunnel. That's a good rule to stick by. If you're running on bare minimum and you need to get a scud down, or you need to do such a thing, you need to place a CC or whatever, then okay, let it go down to maybe 80% if you're not convinced the enemy has that much. But as a general rule, you always want to have a full tunnel. And if you were taking engagement and you lose some stuff, you want to have the economy, or you want to have the ability or a few units spare back at home to then back it up and to re-support it. But at the moment, does Goldfish have that amount of units? I don't think he does. He had 4 quads in his tunnel. He's got 2 buggies here. He hasn't sold that supply. He's got a few units here and there. I mean, it's a good attempt by Goldfish, but I really think he's getting overrun now by Firelord. Firelord's just pushing in. He's got AP ammo. He's got the repair. I think Firelord is going to win this entire thing. So Firelord has played like a... well, done exactly what he needed to throughout the whole of this. I was going to say played like a beast. You could say he has played like a beast here, because after that initial aggression, losing all of his workers and stuff, and taking out TNT, he has managed to come back. He's made a new home, like a little hermit crab down in the bottom left. Hermit crab versus Goldfish. And yeah, he hasn't beaconed the Scud Storm here though, and he hasn't scanned it just yet. Philo got a load of money, by the way. He's getting all the bounty money. But Goldfish's units are few and far between. There's only like 4 buggies. He's got a technical here. Hasn't sold that. Hasn't sold that. Ooh, Demo Rebel ambush. Kills most of the buggies. There's 2 remaining, I suppose. 2 remaining. He's getting 3 demo bikes still. This is Firelord's game. So yeah, I think it was a really nice attempt, to be honest, from Goldfish, considering he was the underdog. Well, in my view, he's the underdog anyway. Firelord, a very experienced 1v1 player. And Goldfish, mainly a free-for-all player. Yeah, I think Goldfish knows this is the end now. So yeah, Goldfish's mistakes, in my view, I don't think he even needed the Scud Storms. I would have been spamming maybe get up to like 10 markets at least, and then drop 1 Scud Storm down maybe after. He should have tried to keep Firelord contained. And he should have tried to clear Firelord off this spot as well, whilst he had all the map control. He should have used the buggies to try and clear this. He went in with quads against the tunnel. But yeah, quads alone are not enough. If he has 1 bus, which Firelord had like 2, I think. Yeah, it's GG. So you need the buggies to back it up. Quads and buggies are a really good go-to army competition. Pretty much against anything, whether you're against the Chinas or USA or GLA. Quads and buggies are really, really good because they're anti-tank, anti-infantry, anti-air, anti-everything. So Goldfish, let's not count him out just yet, but what does he really have? He's dropping down another arms dealer down here in the bottom right. He's got a few stealth tunnels here and there. He's got a few markets up here. Okay, they're invisible. He's got this palace here. But Firelord at this point can just scan that and just take it out with buggies. There's no tunnels here to support it. Firelord's even getting brave, dropping down markets here now as well. Here's a hijacker. That's a nice quad to get hold of. Vet 3 quad. But Goldfish just completely ran out of steam because it's purely just the economy, because he's only been running on a few markets at any given time. And as soon as a GLA player sees a Scud Storm out and the enemy's got the Scud Storm advantage, the natural thing is, right, okay, I've got to pump out units, I've got to overrun him. I can't win him in a super weapon war now unless my economy's massive, But the first person to fire a scud has got a massive advantage. But yeah, in the end, really nice run from Goldfish. Despite me saying I didn't like the guy because he attacked me. I mean, anyone that attacks me I don't really like, but yeah, was I overreacting? I think I probably was overreacting, to be honest. I think for Goldfish just throughout this just wanted to win, and in the end he came second place, had a really nice run and almost won that as well. So we can't really knock him too much. I just don't like losing, what can I say? And I didn't even like playing Zero Hour yesterday. I literally shouldn't have played. I probably should have just quit from the tournament because yeah, I just wasn't in the mood for playing. But today I'm going to make a few videos today. I'm a little bit happier today. I got Firelord, 143,000, 130,000 for Goldfish. Units destroyed a little bit more for Firelord. Firelord just slightly ahead in pretty much every department there. So yeah, congratulations to Firelord. Can't remember exactly how much he wins. I think it's like something between $40 and $80 or something like that. And plus, every winner throughout all the free-for-alls wins $10 as well. So I do win $10 for the first 8-player FFA that I did win. But yeah, all in all, bad day in the office, but no problem. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and we will go into the next one stronger. So GG. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.